It's your girl, Spicy Spivey. Welcome, welcome, welcome. And if you're new to my channel, please go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you too can become one of my spices. Also hit that notification bell so you can get my new uploads as well. Hey, my spices. What I have here, I'm not feeling too well. I have a little back pain and it's kind of getting at me today. But what I have here is a Jamaican mukbang. Bang, bang, bang. I have some oxtails, some white rice, cabbage, and plantains with lemon lime strawberry water. Okay, okay. So I'm ready to share with you guys. So I'm going to go ahead and say my silent prayer, and I'm going to get to cracking. Amen. How's everybody doing today? I hope you had a wonderful day. As always, that's always I wish for my spices because I try to make the best out of every day that I have. Today was a little rough. I had a little emergency that I had to take care of. It was just, hey, you got to do what you got to do for family, you know? That's all I could say. But let me give you guys the first bite. Go ahead and bite into that oxtail. Yum. Mmm. Mmm, mmm, mmm. Mmm. So good. Tender. Mmm, mmm, mmm. This is from Jay's Caribbean restaurant. And I have some cabbage, some cabbage. Mmm. Plantains. Hmm. And some white rice. I don't care for beans. Mmm. You know, I make oxtails as well, but I didn't feel like going through all that. Guys, you know what I wanted to talk to you all about today? I wanted to talk about a serious topic today. I want to talk about, now I have to be honest with you. I do not watch the news often because to me, it's very depressing. The news is super duper depressing because it's always somebody killing somebody. It's always somebody doing something to the elderly. It's somebody missing. It's wars about to. It's just so much going on. And sometimes I just want to keep a clear mind, okay? I just want to keep a clear mind and not deal with that. But yesterday, my coworkers and I were talking about mental health. Mental health is very serious. Mental health is very deep. And you know, a lot of times people have issues and somebody wanna just say, oh, they're crazy. You know, mental health is very deep. They're not crazy, okay? You know, sometimes when you see signs of people doing things, and sometimes that is a cry out for help. You see it all the time on YouTube. You see it all the time on YouTube. Someone will say something or post something that is just so off the wall, and you're like, this person needs help. We have to change our mindsets. We cannot just say people are crazy. Okay? We cannot say, yeah, that's normally like the first thing you think of or the first word, but it's so much deeper than just saying that a person is crazy. Because one time I was watching, I think it was last year, I was watching a video on Facebook. And what happened was, I'm sure many of you have seen this video. A woman had her children, and one child was very young because they were in a car. The child was in the car seat. And she was driving on the beach. And then someone on the beach noticed, but I want to say it was, I'm not sure what season, but I do not think it was the summer. I think it was the winter time. And somebody was on the beach, and he noticed the car going towards the water. The mother was trying to drive herself along with her children. She may had, I think it was about at least 3 children, into the ocean. And the man heard the children. You can hear on the video, you can hear the kids begging and pleading with the mother not to do it, not to drive it. She drove that car right into the water. But that hero that was on the beach ran over there, and he managed to get those kids out. And I think he got the woman out as well. But you know, it's like, God gave us life. He is the only one that can take our lives. That's supposed to take our lives. Not someone because you're feeling depressed or you're feeling angry, and that is not how things should happen. However, I'm sure there were plenty of signs that a family member or a friend have seen in this woman. So instead of get help, well, I can't say that because I'm not in the situation, but people need help. Society needs to stop saying that, oh, if you go for counseling, you're crazy. Especially in the African American, I'm telling you, I've heard so many people say, I ain't going to no counseling, that's for crazy people. That is so far from the truth. It is something to help you. It is to help you get over Because you can't say to a person, snap out of that depression or stop being angry. You cannot. No, because we would be the psychiatrist. We would be the doctors that we can't say that. It's not that easy, obviously. So, with that being said, I don't think, now this is just, don't get upset with me because this is just my opinion. You may feel completely different. But when a person does a crime, right? And such as that woman, I'm sure, I don't remember, but I'm sure she went to jail. But instead of putting the woman in a mental institution for help, society throws her in jail because she attempted murder or murdered someone. How will that person ever get their issues corrected if you just throw a person in jail? Now, there's a difference in people being just hateful and want to shoot a person because they're a part of this or a part of that, or just because they're angry at somebody else and they want to take it out on anybody they see. That's something different. You should go to jail for that. But a mental person, because think about it, if we had a lot of mental facilities where these people have been diagnosed with mental issues or mental disorders or whatever the case may be, and they're able to live in a home where there's nurses and doctors come and check on them and give them their medication on a daily basis when they're supposed to have it, but still allow them to go to work, be free. You know what I mean? Because a lot of cases as well, think about a lot of people that have been or that are on drugs. Drugs alter your mind. They alter your thinking. They make you do things that sometimes you have no idea that you're doing. Right? So, with that being said, if a person kills someone and they're high on drugs and then they come down off of that and they're like, "Oh my God, what did I do? I had no I mean, those situations are so sad. They're so sad. But people go through things in life, right? People go through things, and sometimes they turn to drugs. Me, myself, I will never understand it. I will never understand why a person would turn to a drug to make themselves feel better. I've never been in that situation, but I don't understand it either. In the same token, I do not understand it. Now, some people did it or do it because they think it's the cool thing to do. That can turn your life upside down. So, a lot of times people end up in jail because they either killed somebody, they robbed somebody, they did something while their minds were altered. But then I still feel, my heart still goes out to them because that's not who they are. That's not who they was at that time that they were on those drugs. But I mean, that's something that a lot of families have to deal with unfortunately. And that's just the world we live in. But mental health, I want people to stop saying that these people are crazy. You know, do you think they want to be like that? Absolutely not. I'm sure they do not want to feel that way and feel depressed every day and mm-mm. So if you know somebody that you see signs, sometimes you got to pull people to the side and give them a sincere talk like, you know, you don't have to tell the world that you're going to therapy. Okay? You do not have to tell if you're hurting about anything in life, you do not have to tell the world, announce it to the world that, oh yeah, I'm in counseling or I'm in therapy. If you feel ashamed by it. But you cannot go on and not get help because I'm telling you, I don't care what it is. If you have been hurt by something in life, you may not think so, but it's gonna travel with you throughout your life. Whether what I mean, I don't care what it is. I'm a strong believer in that. I think it's gonna carry on with you. Some people can kind of cover it, but to me, you still have that deep down hurt. And some people don't like to talk about things that they've been hurt by. And sometimes hurt people hurt people. Okay? Hurt people hurt people. So you just have to pray for these people. Like I said, if you know somebody, pull them to the side. I don't care if it's somebody, even somebody, to me, it's a mental thing as well. If it's somebody that is in an abusive relationship. Because we weren't put on this earth to be abused or to abuse people. So even with abusive relationship, if you know somebody that's in, you need to talk to the person because this way it won't be on your conscience. If something, God forbid, if something was to happen to that person, you know, it's very serious. This is so good, y'all. Now, I must admit, the plantains are a little dried out. They are a little dried out. I don't know if I have a kidney stone. I don't know what, but my plank is hurting so bad on the left-hand side. It's like I get this Charlie horse. That's what the pain feels like, a Charlie horse, and I can't get it to like loosen up or move. And it doesn't, the pain does not travel. But I had to suck it up and do a video for you guys. So, you guys, make sure you leave me a comment on this mental health. How you feel about this mental health, because I think it was something that happened recently. Maybe it wasn't recently, but I was talking to my girlfriend at work, and she was saying that a mom had called her children's father and told him and took a picture and said she was going to put either she told somebody that she was going to put the children in the oven, and they started calling 911 or whatever, but she really did it. That is clearly a person that is not mentally stable. I don't care. Sometimes we just have to put our pride down and seek help. So the lady did end up putting her children in the oven, killing the children. But do you think that woman should have went to jail? I guarantee you, a lot of people say, what kind of sick person is that will put their children in the oven? Do you really think her mental state was all there? Who would do that? Who would stick children in the oven? No. And I guarantee you, she has shown plenty of signs of being mentally unstable. It's just different degrees of it. So we have to pray for these people in this sick world. Because like I said, some people are just evil. Some people, they're around, but they're really not around. You know, they'll say, oh, I have a mother, I have a father, I have this, that, and the other, but they're not really close with their family members. And for whatever reason. But if a person is always saying that, oh yeah, we're close, but there's always issues, they're in denial. I'm sorry. Can that be fixed? Absolutely. But everybody has to be willing to work on their end to fix it. You know, another thing is some people are quick to say, oh, I don't mess with this family member. I don't do that and do this. You don't know what that family member is going through. You don't know why they are the way they are. And if you know, some people just want to overlook it and just say, oh, he's crazy or she's crazy. No. It's a reason that that person is acting the way they act. I don't care. I'm not a doctor, but some things you don't need a degree to see or know. And like I said, I think a lot of times people do know that there are issues, but they just want to sweep it under the rug. And then when it's too late, that's when everybody want to come out and say, yeah, he used to do such and such, or yeah, she used to do such and such, and we thought that, and the first thing comes, crazy, just crazy. No. No, not crazy at all. Guys, this was so good. I don't eat a lot of rice like that, but it was really, really good. I sent my oldest son to get this for me. Because he just think, oh, in this restaurant, they just love him. They load him up. Oh, okay. Let's see how loaded my plate's going to be when you come back with it. And it was pretty loaded. That's one thing. They don't, this particular restaurant, they don't short you. They really give you your money's worth. I don't know if it was like $13. But it was good, except these plantains. These plantains were not good. And I have some in the refrigerator. And I started to heat them up, but I should have, because they go so good with this. What was going on in y'all world today? In my spices world? Y'all, I have people that's still hitting that button. Hey, my new spices. I love you guys. I appreciate you guys. Y'all, this was so good. Look at this cabbage. Now, normally I do add, and I just said, I add seasoning to the cabbage. It's a Goya, I think it's called vegetable and salad seasoning. You can put that basically on any vegetable and it will turn that. And I'm not a big vegetable eater, but when I tell you, it just gives it the perfect taste. I told my baby I would save him some, but he doesn't like cabbage, so. That was pretty good. That was pretty good. I saved him 3 oxtails, and he loves all the gravy with the rice. So he'll eat that up. But guys, yeah, so, you know, like I said, just continue to pray. We're in this crazy world. And you just gotta pray for people, you know. You just have to pray for people and hope the best, and just encourage people that you know that maybe have some little issues. Just encourage them to stay on their medication. That's very important, because once they stay on their medication, they function like the people the people that we love. That's how they function normal. And everybody wants to function normally. They want to function in the way we were made to function. But then when you have a situation in your mind that you can't control, that's when we have to just reach out and just encourage our loved ones, and just don't take anything for granted. Because let me tell you something. My parents raised a very close-knit family. My husband's family is a very close-knit family. We are very close. I couldn't imagine something happening to a family member that, we knew that something was going on with them, and we just didn't say anything because they're an adult. No. Absolutely. You best to believe those Cobra girls will step in every time. Hello. Hey. Hello. We don't play that. Our family is our everything. I'm telling you. Our family is everything. And that's how my parents raised us. Even more so my dad. Like, you can sit in front of him and, cut up and everything. And then if he even think you were trying to argue, oh no. He's stepping in and y'all better get it together. That's how he was, and that's how we are. Our family is very, very close, and I love it that way. I love it that way. And very big on loyalty. Oh my goodness. Even as my friend, even if you're my friend, you have to be loyal or we will not be rocking like that. Okay? I teach my kids loyalty is, you're not going to trade on your family member for somebody. No, that's not how it goes. Okay? No. Sorry, I got a little oxtail in my tooth. And my tooth is. Well, guys, thank you again for watching. Thank you for stopping by, checking out Spicy Spivey. I'm going to go lay down because my back is really like, it's that knot is there. And I wish I could have somebody to just massage it. But you know, it's a tender spot. So it's not like, I don't know how to describe the pain. But I hope it's not kidney stones. I really do. But it's severe. The pain is severe. But I thank you guys for watching. Always strive to make today better than yesterday. Please leave me a comment. I would like to see more comments from you guys. I would like to know your thoughts, especially on this serious topic that I discussed today. Excuse my husband. I guess he has a cold. Anywho, this topic that we had today was very, very serious. To me, it was very serious. You know, you see it more and more on the news. So I just want you guys to continue to pray for people and, you know, so everybody can try to get their lives in order as best as they can. So that's all that I have for today. But wait, did you hit that button? Did you hit that button? Did you hit that button? Subscribe, subscribe, subscribe. Bye, my spices. Thank you. Love you guys.